Hi guys, today we're going to react to a live performance of I Wish I by Gacharic Spin. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from Home Gnome. Thanks Home Gnome for yet another request. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Home Gnome. We appreciate the support.
I wish I could stay the world to harmony. 人の心がもし透けて見えたのなら覗いてみる勇気は持ってるの君から見えるもの僕から見えるものを確かめてよ世界はとても美しい Shut it down! 人と違って恥ずかしくないのああしろこうしろこうあるべきだ多いもん勝ちで決める世の中本当に言いたいことは何本当の自分はどこ本当になりたいものは何自分の人生だろう
When the song started, I was thinking, we've been doing too many ballads from Gacharic Spin, and I kind of missed that old Gacharic Spin vibe, the level of energy that we're used to seeing. And then they changed gears and gave me at least something I've never seen before. I've never seen Angie scream before. This is awesome. I'm loving this song.
We have seen Hannah scream before, but
Yeah.
I think that was with Doll's Box and not with Gacharic Spin. So
Yeah.
and she does scream in this as well. But yeah, the gear change was sudden and extreme.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah. They made you think this is a different song. It's not. It's a high energy.
Yeah, it starts ballad and then goes into metal scream, and then again with their sort of funky rock sound. I have to say, I think I kind of missed this kind of Gacharic Spin.
Yeah.
You know?
It's,
I mean, I love their ballads and I love everything else about them, but it's really fun to see them go off.
Yeah. I've been fooled with the song and I love it.
Yeah, it's fantastic so far. I want to see where else it goes.
noticed Angie's sporting longer hair. So by that, I don't know when this is from, but she does feel like a fish in water. She's so comfortable in that stage. And it just amazes me how well she carries the immense force behind her with the band. I've said it before many times. If you can harness what's coming out of Gacharic Spin energy-wise, you can solve the world energy crisis. They're like a nuclear reactor on that stage.
Yeah, when it comes to Angie, I've expressed this before. I find her more and more impressive with every time we see her, even though we're not doing it, in chronological order. She's just so freaking fantastic. Her voice sounds great, her energy, and she just seemed to have like full command,
Yeah.
As the sort of front person of the band now. Again, it doesn't detract from any of the others because they're all fantastic. I love that they're all singing on this as well.
Yeah,
Backing vocals from everyone. And Hannah is also doing some of the singing as she usually does, and some of the screaming.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm still crushing on Hannah. She's freaking awesome. But yeah, Tomazo has some really great moments in this, as does Koga, as always. And Yuri, who we don't talk about a lot, or we haven't so far, she is freaking amazing. When we started out with Gacharic Spin, I think Hannah was on drums, and that whole transition was a bit strange for us, I think. So we probably did not pay enough attention to Yuri.
Yeah, we used to talk about how Hannah is on the guitar and focus on that, and we didn't notice that Yuri is doing a wonderful job on the drums. She's just amazing.
And of course, Oriana is her hugely energetic self, and I love that. The way she has her hair here, which we've seen before, but it's just so cool. As always, they are freaking fantastic. This is another great song. I think this one has more extreme gear shifts in it. It changes from one extreme to another, and I really like that. And I think they do it here in spots where they're trying to press a certain point upon us of what the song is trying to say, which I really like. Yeah,
it's like a collision between two very different levels of energy in the same song. If you hear one section, you won't recognize that the second one is the same song.
No, arigato to you.
From the lyrics, I gathered that this is a person who is pining for acceptance and is frustrated because the world is judgmental towards people who don't conform with the general consensus of what values should be. There's a verse there that caught my attention. I'm going to read it, but this is from the translated lyrics, which I felt were slightly different from what's shown hard-coded on the music video. So keep in mind that there might be a slight difference between the words because I'm reading something we found online. The verse goes like this. My heart is screaming for me to leave my body, copy someone else's feelings. I don't want to live. I'm just me. I won't stop breathing and singing. There's something morbid in that line. I don't want to live. I'm just me. It's a person who's coming to term, who's realizing that in order to receive love and to be accepted, they have to conform to what the rest of the world feels or believes in. That's happening after they've recognized that they're different. So they're opting to stay different and just at least that's what I took, the positive notion I took from it, and just let go. Don't mind what the world is thinking, how the world is behaving. Just be yourself and live the life you love. That's also a line in the song, live the life you love.
I think the line there, I'm not 100% sure. It's a feeling that I get because, again, the translation we're not sure about. So that I don't want to live line, I think it means I don't want to live like that. Like I don't want to hide who I am and live a lie. I would rather face all the hardship that comes with being different and be myself. So there is a darkness in this song, something that made me think about depression, mental health issues, potentially lines about just because I'm smiling doesn't mean I'm happy. So like saying there's something behind the smile, there's something else I'm putting on a front for people to think that everything is okay, but it might not be. So the song goes from dark to light, from up to down, sort of in different places. But the general message is, yes, exactly what you're saying. Embrace the difference in you, and be yourself and take it to where you want to or you need to take it. Don't give up. It says in one of the lines, no one can hold me back. And I think this is what Gacharic Spin is about. I mean, if anyone has seen them enough, you know that they are very, very different to most bands, to most people, the way they act, the way they behave, the way their music is. It's very fresh, refreshing. It's different. They're crazy, and I love that. So I hope that other people would love it too, because it's different and because it doesn't quite fit into one box. So and the end of it, I love that final couple of lines saying we're going to believe in this time, the world is so beautiful. So it goes back to that and saying the world is just too beautiful for us to give up. So many things we love, and this is what I love about this band.
They say the world is too beautiful. It's like you must teach yourself how to look at the world so you can see the beauty, because they're giving advice for people who tend to dwell in concern for not being accepted for who they are, and they're just saying, just don't fight it. It doesn't mean anything. You just live the way you want to live and just let it go, because there's no point in it. Don't apologize for who you are. Just live the life you want and let the world do what the world does.
And it's like I said, it's exactly what I love about this band. They're different, and it feels like they don't give a crap. They're going to do their own thing, and I find that very admirable. And also their attitude is always so happy, so positive, and we've termed it vitamin GS. And I would like to take mine daily. Thank you very much.
And as always, the energy matches the message.
Every time I watch one of their videos or listen to one of their songs, it just makes me feel better. They're just one of those bands. So I just want to say thanks to Gnome for another Gacharic Spin request. We are loving all those Gacharic Spin requests that you're sending our way, because again, we're finding out new things about the band, and they are freaking fantastic. So thanks again.
Thanks a lot, Gnome. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you'll get notified on all our future videos. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time. This performance is from 1999, but they have a strong 80s vibe. It takes me back to everything I loved about the 80s with the whole, I'm talking about, by the way, their showmanship, not just the music. It makes me think about Duran Duran's Wild Boys and Mad Max and whatever from that era that reflect a post-apocalyptic reality.
There's definitely an 80s vibe to them. In the way they are on stage, the way they look, the way he uses his voice, which is fantastic, by the way. I'm really loving his singing. And the rest of the band, geez, they are really, really, you get a sense of, I'm watching a veteran band. Thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate the support. We will see you in a couple of days with a new episode. We hope you enjoyed this one as much as we have. We will see you again in a couple of days. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.